Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Future I. Dear student, in this class I am going to explain physics multiple choice questions from Model Paper 1 which has been officially announced by KSEE board. Before going to start today's class, there is a request from my side. Still, if you have not subscribed for my channel, kindly subscribe and share the video. Now let's start the class. Children, as you know that in your question paper, science questions starts from question number 41 to question number 80. Out of 40 questions, starting 14 questions, question number 41 to question number 54 are related to physics part. Those 14 questions I am going to discuss right now. Now let's see the question. Question number 41. A device used to change the resistance in an electric circuit is. Given options are ammeter, rheostat, galvanometer, voltmeter. Children, understand the problem here. Question. The device which is used to change the resistance in an electric circuit. So to answer for this question, let us know about variable resistance. So here I have taken a definition of variable resistance. Understand that a component used to regulate current without changing voltage source is called variable resistance. In any electric circuit, to regulate the current means to change the current without changing the voltage. Means you should not change the voltage, but you want to change the current. In that case, we use variable resistance. Variable resistance is nothing but rheostat. Hence, rheostat is a device which is used to change the resistance in an electric circuit. Hence, for this question, the correct answer is rheostat. And here you have to keep it in your mind, the symbol of rheostat. See, we can represent like this, or else we can represent like this. So this is also very important from the point of your examination. And here let's see other options also. Ammeter. So ammeter is used to measure the current, children. And galvanometer. Galvanometer is used to detect the small amount of current. And voltmeter. So voltmeter is used to measure the voltage. Hence, rheostat is the correct answer. It is used to change the resistance in electric circuit. Hence, option B is correct. Move on to the next question, children. In Fleming's left hand rule, middle finger indicates the direction of. Options are magnetic field, electric current induced in conductor, electric current, movement of the conductor. Children, understand properly the question, and very simple one it is. So Fleming's left hand rule, in Fleming's left hand rule, the middle finger indicates what? Whether it is a magnetic field or electric current induced in conductor, or just electric current or movement of the conductor. So to make you to understand that, let me take a suitable figure. Say I have taken a left hand and all three fingers, thumb, forefinger and middle finger expanded mutually perpendicular to each other. Now, thumb represent force, forefinger represent magnetic field, and middle finger represent current. Now, I hope you got the answer. So, for this question, the correct answer is current. Electric current. So, to keep this one in your mind, you have an idea here. Just keep these things in the mind. It's very simple. Members of family. Father, mother, child. Father first letter is F, hence thumb represent force. Mother first letter is M, hence forefinger represent magnetic field. Child first letter is C, hence middle finger represent current. Means F for force, and keep it in your mind children, force is nothing but motion also, and M for magnetic field and C for current. So in this way, if you keep it in your mind, easily you can remember. Next, move on to the another question. So before that, I want to repeat the correct answer here, that is C, electric current. A doctor prescribes a corrective lens of power minus 0.5 diopter to a person. The focal length of the lens and the type is, given options are minus 2 meter and concave lens, plus 2 meter convex lens, plus 2 meter concave lens, minus 2 meter convex lens. Children, see here, the power of lens is given, that is minus 0.5 diopter. So whenever power is in negative, you go for concave lens. We wanted to select concave lens. I mean now option A or option C will be correct. So now for that, let us calculate this one. So we have a formula. So length of power finding formula, that is P is equals to 1 by F. Now in the place of P, let me substitute the given value, that is minus 0.5. Now this you transfer this side, it becomes to denominator, and F you transfer to this side. Now we get that F equals to 1 by minus 0.5. So now 0.5 means that is half. So half 2's are 1. So F value we get minus 2 meter. So the correct answer, I mean see here, the value is in negative as I said earlier, hence it is concave lens. And the value is how much? Minus 2 meter. Hence the correct option is 2 meter and concave lens. Next, let us see other problem. The nature and the size of the image formed when the object is kept between the principal focus f1 and optical center O of a convex lens is. Options are virtual, erect and enlarged, real, inverted, small size, virtual, inverted and small size, real, inverted and enlarged. Children, this kind of definitely one problem will be there, which is related to nature, size and image formed. So for this year you have only lens table. I mean two tables you have, one is for convex lens and another one is for concave lens, that you practice very well. From that definitely you will get one question. So let me take that figure, I mean the table which is related to convex lens. See, for convex lens you have 6 options. When we keep at infinity, beyond 2f1, at 2f1, between f1 and 2f1, at focus, I mean f1, and last one is between focus f1 and optic center O. So this is what they have given here. So just look at here. See, when object is kept between principal focus f1 and optical center O, this is what. See, when we keep object at this place, we get enlarged, virtual and erect image. Where is this option? That is option A, virtual, erect and enlarged. And one more important thing in convex lens, children, see in these 5 options, so wherever you keep the object, in all the cases you will get real and inverted image only. You never get wherever virtual and erect image, except when we keep the object at f1 and the optic center O. So very important this. So here the correct option is A. Move on to the next one. the potential difference between the terminals of electric heater is 60 volt. See, volt means V value is given, children, when it draws a current of 4 ampere. A value is given, children. The resistance of the electric heater coil is. See, what are the things they are given? The voltage they given. Ampere means current I is given, and we need to find R. Now you decided which formula you wanted to use. V, I and R is related to Ohm's formula, means Ohm's law. Hence we wanted to use V is equals to IR. So before that, let's take options here, children. 15 ohm, 240 ohm, 24 ohm, 64 ohm. Children, keep it in your mind. Resistance SI unit is ohm. So let's take a formula V equals to IR. We need to find R, children. Hence let me transfer this I this side. We get R equals to V by I. Now let me substitute the values. V value, see, V value is here 60 volt and I value is here. You don't confuse. I value is not given, they given as A value. A is nothing but ampere. So ampere is SI unit of current. Hence in the place of I, we need to substitute 4. Now let us simplify this, children. 4 ones are, and 4 ones are 4 here. 2 is remainder. 2 take between 6 and 0. We get 20. So 5s are 20. Therefore R value is how much, children? 15 ohm. So that is option A. Move on to the next one. The diameter of the circular outline of a spherical lens is optical center, center of curvature, aperture, principal axis. To make you to understand, let me take a suitable figure, children. See, I have taken a suitable figure here. Here I have taken a convex lens, and see this capital F is represent principal focus and C represents center of the curvature. I mean, this lens is just a part. This lens is just a part of the sphere. So this will be the center of that sphere. Hence this center we call it as center of curvature. See, we have center of curvature this side as well as here also, and this is optic center. I mean this is called optic center, and the distance between principal focus and optic center, this one means the distance between F and O, we call it as focal length. So here also we find focal length, and the distance between optic center and center of the curvature, we call it as radius of the curvature, and this is the imaginary line. So this line we call it as principal axis. See, optical center means this, the center of the spherical lens. So that is optical center. So center of the curvature means this is, means the center of the sphere. Don't confuse. Center of reflecting surface is called optical center. This is a reflecting surface. So where we place the lens, that is reflecting surface. So its center we call it as optical center. So center of the curvature means that is the center of the sphere, because this lens is a part of sphere. So aperture means, see this line, the diameter, what I mentioned. See this line we call it as aperture. So hence the diameter of the circular outline we call it as aperture. So principal axis means this horizontal line, the line, I mean the imaginary line which passes through the optical center. So that is the principal axis. But here the correct option is C, aperture. Move on to the next one, children. 47th one. The inner wall of the solar cooker is painted black because this, it reflects the light, absorbs more heat, prevents from rusting, converges solar radiations. Children, we obviously know that why do we use this black color? So because it absorbs the more heat, that's the reason. See, black surfaces are good conductor of radiations. It conducts the radiations. So when it conducts the radiation, automatically it absorbs more heat. Hence here the correct option is B. Absorbs more heat. See, you would have heard in your day-to-day life, your parents would have said, don't use the black cloth at summer season because it absorbs the more heat. So by that you can keep it this thing in your mind. So why do we use black paint? Because it absorbs more heat. Next, let's see other question. The function of electric generator. So direct question, children, it is. So it reverses direction of the current, converts electric energy into mechanical energy. So electric energy into mechanical energy means that is motor. So detects the presence of electric current in circuit, not related this point to this. So converts mechanical energy into electric energy. Obviously you think, children, just use a common sense. In our day-to-day life, why do we use generator? So to get electric energy means to get electricity, means you are doing mechanical energy, means you are providing mechanical energy. So from that we get electric current, means electric energy we get. So option D is correct. Converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. Move on to the next one. The resistance of a conductor does not depend on. Children, see, this was a definite question from electricity chapter. So length of a conductor, area of cross section of conductor, magnetic nature. See, this we have not seen in our answer. So nature of the material. See, all these things we have studied in resistance of conductor depends on what factors. So on its length it depends, and its area of cross section it depends, and the nature of its material it depends, but on magnetic nature it doesn't depend. Hence the correct option here is magnetic nature. See, here they used not depend. In exam they may ask the resistance of a conductor which depends on. So few may give wrong answer, one may be the correct one. So or else they may ask in some other way. So you must be careful. Move on to the next one, children. DC generator works on the principle of. See, generator works on the principle of electromagnetic induction. This is a direct question, children. So option is A only. Electromagnetic induction. Next, let's see. Watt is an SI unit of electric current, electric charge, electric potential difference, electric power. Children, one question on SI unit, definitely it will be there. So list all SI units and learn very well. See, electric current. So electric current SI unit is ampere. Electric charge, coulomb. Potential difference, volt. And electric power is watt. See, I have listed all these things. So note it down and learn very well. So electric charge is coulomb and its symbol is C. So electric current is ampere, denoted by A. Electric potential or voltage, volt, V. Resistance, ohm, and it is a symbol of the ohm. Resistivity, ohm meter. Important, children, it is resistivity. Don't confuse for resistance and resistivity. Resistance is ohm, resistivity is ohm meter, and denoted by, see, this is a symbol of ohm, and M means meter. And electric power, watt, denoted by W, and this is also important. The commercial unit of electric energy is kilowatt hour, and it is denoted by kWh. So for this the correct answer is D, electric power. Move on to the another one. Observe the given table. So material given in one cable and another table they given resistivity K. So 6.84 into 10 to the power of minus 8, L 1.62 into 10 to the power of minus 8, M 5.20 into 10 to the power of minus 8, N 2.63 into 10 to the power of minus 8. Good conductor of electricity among these material is. So which one is good conductor of electricity, whether K or L or N or M? See, observe the values they have given. See, all is in 10 to the power of minus 8 form only. Hence, look at these numbers. In these numbers which has very low resistivity, that is the good conductor of electricity. children, keep it in the mind, the material which has lower resistivity is a good conductor of electricity. On the basis of this concept, we wanted to answer for this. So hence the correct answer is L. See, L has less resistivity. So if it is resisting less means current flows more. So hence the correct option is B. Move on to the next one, children. One of the properties of biogas, its heating capacity is high. So obviously it is correct. Biogas, they are talking about biogas, its heating capacity is high. Leaves residue like ash. No, it doesn't leave any ash at all. So it burns with a smoke. No, it's wrong. It doesn't burn with smoke. Its heating capacity is low. This is also wrong. So it doesn't leave ash also. Hence the correct option is A. Its heating capacity is high. Move on to the next one, children. Object distance and image distance of a lens are minus 60 centimeter and minus 20 centimeter respectively. Then the magnification of lens will be, see, object distance is given, that is minus 60, and image distance is given, that is minus 20. See, both are in negative. U also in negative, V also is in negative. U represents object distance, V represent image distance. So before that, let's see the options. Minus 0.33 plus 3.0 plus 0.33 plus 4.0. See, first let us group the things. U is given minus 60 centimeter and V is given minus 20 centimeter. Let's use a formula. Which formula we wanted to use? See, they are talking about magnification. We need to find the magnification. So for that we have a formula, M is equals to V by U. So V value, that is minus 20, substitute. U value, that is minus 60, substitute. So minus and minus get cancelled. So and here 21s and here 23s are. So M value we get 1 by 3. So 1 divided by 3, children, how much do we get? So 0.333, and it goes on like that. So in our options they had ended here. So you also end at for 2 decimal places, 0.33. Hence the correct option is C, children. So that is 0.33. Dear students, I hope you have understood the physics multiple choice questions. So in the next class we come up with model question paper 2 multiple choice questions, and chapter wise questions also I'll do it. So I hope you have got it. So before going to close this class, so if you have not subscribed for my channel, kindly subscribe and share the video. Thank you.